Today, everything's gonna be about these nuts in your mouth. You can use a pitcher, a mixing bowl, anything that you want to put your nuts in and to, let them soak or immediately blend or whatever. This system just makes it easier, and there are automated systems that are much better than what I even have right here today that will do this whole process for you. Called nutters and milk brewing systems. But I'm fine with taking this middle ground here between, basic steps and full automation, but having this nice cylinder here and just having a built-in sieve. Once again, it's not needed, but it is appreciated. So we're gonna start off with half a cup of almonds. Now, some people like to let these soak or at least give them a quick rinse before you first go through it one time, or they just let it soak, and then the process they use is they pour off the water it was soaking in, put in fresh water to grind it in later. That works. That's a cool way of doing it. I'm gonna give these a quick rinse and then just toss them in. The same way I'm gonna let these soak in, I am going to grind in. Good. And now, we're gonna have another half cup. Why didn't I just start off with a whole cup? I have no freaking idea what my whole cup measurement tool is at right now. So that's it, it's really a cup. Also to note, there are some health issues with almonds for some people. If you're more sensitive, where you really will want to just flush out the water after you have it soaking. Nobody here has that issue. We like the taste. Just like how some people can't have, gluten because of celiac disease, or just certain things just upset their stomachs, like they can't have too much sugar alcohols like xylitol or something. So different strokes for different folks. Figure out what works for you and act accordingly. Okay, so here. So we're gonna fill this up to the 1 liter level. It shows 34 ounces. 1 liter is 33.78 ounces or whatever. But yeah, you can just think of it as 32 or 34 in this case here. Not bad, a quart. So let's go. So as you see, I went a bit over the liter level, 34 ounce level, because you have to account for the almonds that are inside. And so I'm gonna let them soak for a bit. Usually I do hot water and then I blend them within like 5 minutes or so, and it works out well. But doing cold water, I'm just gonna let it sit for a bit. I'm gonna actually go out and do some stuff, cover this up. But I'm gonna get what I'm gonna sweeten this with. I like to use feds, and I do have better options than this. I mean, this agave is a worse option, but I do use it sometimes in things around here like my tea or whatever. I haven't tried it in the milk. I'm not interested in trying it in the milk. Just liquid allulose. This will honestly be the best option right now. That's no jump in my blood sugar when tested. That's because our bodies can't really handle it. And unlike sugar alcohols, you're not gonna get a tummy ache from this. At least if there is a level where it becomes too much for you, I have not reached it yet and I haven't heard much about it yet. I also picked these over dates because I like these as a snack. They're pretty good, pretty delicious. Yeah. I'm using it as a cover while I'm out. 3:04, we'll be back some hours later tonight. Welcome to the future, people. Let's take a look inside. There we go. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. I forgot, let me add a pinch of salt. This is gray Celtic sea salt. Very mild in taste, not overpowering. Still has many of the same minerals the other sea salts have, just in different ratios. So let's blend it. So it just took me a couple of minutes, and yeah, no more just murky water. I got almond milk. So let's finish filtering that. Just one quick comparison here. So yeah, barely half, but this is before I'm going to pound this down. So basically a plastic pestle, so let's do it. Yeah, so this is how much further I got it up after, smashing, but I'm going to add a bit more water just to get it up to the top line. It's more than dense enough. Sometimes I run the water straight through the filter. I put it directly in this time. Did a quick stir and taste. It tastes fine. It tastes normal. So let's get this bottled, then we're done. And I'm too lazy for that, so this top's going on. This is going in the fridge as is. Tune in again next time, folks.